You know that moment when your pet hops up onto the couch to cuddle with you? It's the best, right? But what if I told you that simple, happy little jump is something we really need to talk about? Today, we're diving into the hidden dangers of the jump and how we can protect our furry family members.
I mean, let's be real. It's almost a given that if you have a pet, they have a designated spot on the sofa or your bed. It's just part of the deal. It's that shared comfort, that bond that makes having a pet so special.
Okay, so here's where we need to kind of shift our thinking. That cute little hop up onto the couch is one thing, but it's the repeated impact, especially on the way down, that puts a massive amount of strain on their bodies. It's this physical toll that just adds up over and over every single day. Get this, when your pet jumps down from a high surface, the force smacking into their joints can be up to 7 times their body weight. 7. Can you even imagine absorbing that kind of shock dozens of times a day? It's a total recipe for long-term damage.
So, who needs to be the most careful? Well, the risk is extra high for certain breeds. You know, our long bodied, short legged friends like Dachshunds, Corgis, and Basset Hounds, their spines are just so vulnerable. But it's not just them. Small breed dogs, any pet that's a little overweight, and of course, our sweet senior pets are all in that high risk zone. And the results of ignoring this, they're pretty serious. We're talking about really painful chronic conditions like arthritis, ligament ruptures. This isn't just a little ache. This is the kind of stuff that can dramatically lower your pet's quality of life later on, causing major pain in their knees, elbows, and back. Okay, enough of the scary stuff. The good news is there's a really simple, super effective solution. But it does lead to a big question for pretty much every pet owner. Do you go with a ramp or do you go with stairs? Let's figure out how to make the right call for your best friend. All right, let's put them head to head. Stairs are great because they take up less floor space, and they can be perfect for a young, healthy, agile pet. But they still make the joints do some work. Ramps, on the other hand, are the king of low impact. They give your pet a nice, gentle slope. Yeah, they take up more room, but for dogs with long bodies, any kind of injury, or for getting onto a really high bed, a ramp is absolutely the way to go. And hey, this isn't just me talking. Check out this comment from a Basset Hound owner on Reddit. They said it perfectly. Their dog's long body just isn't designed for the motion of climbing stairs. It's a perfect reminder that you really have to think about your specific pet's unique shape. Now, this is super important. Please don't wait until you see a problem. The absolute best time to bring a ramp or stairs into your home is when they're a puppy. They learn so fast at that age, and it's way easier to train them to use it. This is all about playing the long game. It's preventative care. Okay, so you've made the choice, ramp or stairs. Now what? You go online and there are a million options. How in the world do you pick the right one? Let's walk through what you actually need to look for. Here's your 4-point checklist. Number 1, measure your furniture. The ramp has to reach the top without being crazy steep. 2, think about your pet, their weight, their health, all that stuff. 3, and this is a big one, it has to be stable. If it wobbles or slides around, they're never going to trust it. And 4, check the surface. You want deep steps that can get all 4 paws on, and it has to be a non-slip material. And here is a huge word of warning. Watch out for the bad designs. Those super soft foam steps can collapse at the edge. Hard, slick plastic is just an accident waiting to happen. And stairs with really short, shallow steps are a nightmare for their spine. Any kind of instability creates fear, and a scared pet is a pet that won't use it. Period. So, you did your homework, you bought the perfect model. Awesome! But where do you put the thing? Placement is just as critical as the product, especially when you're trying to fit it into your living room without tripping over it all the time.
The gold standard is what we call frontal access, just placing it right in front of the sofa. This gives your pet a straight, easy path up. If you've got the space for it, this is always going to be your best bet, especially for pets that already have some mobility issues. But what if you don't have that kind of room? No worries. Try placing it at the side, leading right up to the armrest. It's a fantastic space-saving hack. They can just walk up the side and then hop onto the cushions. Easy. And here's one more clever trick: parallel access. This is where the ramp or stairs run right alongside the front of the sofa. It keeps it tucked out of the way, but still gives your pet a safe way up. It's a great solution for certain room layouts. So, what's the big takeaway here? We've talked about the hidden danger in something as simple as a jump, we've figured out who's most at risk, and we've looked at real practical solutions. At the end of the day, this is all about making sure our pets have a long, happy life that's as pain-free as possible. This is literally the definition of preventative care. A ramp isn't just a gadget. It's an investment in your pet's future. The little changes you make in your home right now are what will protect their joints and keep them happy and comfortable for years and years. And, it can actually be fun for them. I absolutely love this quote from another Basset owner who said their dog turns his foam steps into a morning slide. They call it sliding into the day. It just goes to show you these things can become a really joyful part of their daily routine. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Your pet probably jumps dozens of times a day, every day. After hearing all this, have you ever really stopped to think about the true future cost of every single one of those jumps? It's something all of us who love our pets really need to consider.